I saw it when I was in Cali the other week where they were interviewing him. They were just like, we really wish Taylor was on board.
Is that the one with Michelle Pfeiffer on it?
I don't know if Michelle Pfeiffer's on that. They wasn't speaking to her. It was
because it's like there was the initially it was everybody Yellowstone. It initially started with Yellowstone, and that man legit made like 6 different spinoffs of that show. It was like the 1923, 1883, and then he had the one with his daughter. She went her separate way. His son, he went his separate way. Both of them got spinoff shows. Then he made one with Michelle Pfeiffer. So he got at least 4 or 5 spinoff shows just based off that alone. But then he making a Sicario 3. I can't wait for that to drop.
I was about to ask you, did you know he made Sicario?
Yeah, I knew he made that. I know you don't like you wouldn't watch the other one, but Hell or High Water with your boy Chris Pine. He did that too. I like that though. Yeah,
no, like Chris Pine. I see he the first one on the call sheet. Nah, I'm good.
That was good, man. That's a good. He I'm assuming he's from Texas because everything he does is kind of centered around that Texas atmosphere, that West Texas atmosphere to be exact.
Because he also did Sons of Anarchy, which was fire.
What you mean?
No, he's from North Carolina. He's from Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Damn, okay. That's what's up.
Dope. But let's get into this. Let's get into getting, because I was looking, I was like, I said, man, let me find my season 2 notes. I'm like, wait, ain't no season 2 notes?
We ain't doing season 2.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Coming in on 3. Man, let's get to it, man. But welcome back to the Was It Good Though podcast. The podcast we discuss movies, TVs, and of course, side quest. I am one of your hosts. I am Jason.
I am Jazz.
And we are here to discuss Lioness Season 3. The show is back. Episode 1 is out. The streets are talking. So it's our turn to talk about them as well. So please like, share, subscribe. Let us know your thoughts about this show. Also, how this season kicked off season 1. Of course, at the top of the episode, if you were listening, you can see us just kind of run down just some of Taylor Sheridan's work, some of the stuff that he has done, some of the stuff that we have either enjoyed, we've heard about, or we have seen. And I enjoy his work. He has been getting some flack here lately because of how sometimes he portrays some of his women characters in some of the shows. But I think the people that say that, so first and foremost, I think you have a right to feel how you feel about how he writes his character. Now I can say what I want to say. You've never seen Sicario, because the way he did Emily Blunt, I thought that was, well, you got Emily Blunt and some good writing. The sis is probably unmatched in today in the league of today. She may be unmatched if you put her with some good writing. Because even if the writing isn't good, I think she does great with the material. That's just because a testament to who she is. But
you saying in any type of script
with Emily Blunt?
Yeah,
I think she can work with any type of script. In my personal opinion, I think she may be my number 1 right now.
Oh, I was going to ask you who you putting between Emily Blunt or Anne Hathaway.
And number 2, I just want to say that I think Anne, I think I might be, but I also think it depends on what the role may call for. So shit, that was a Devil Wears Prada.
It's hard. They go Jason get beat up by all these different their versatility that they've been in, to where it's rom-coms, where it's action, where it's thriller, to where you kind of seen it from both of them. So I don't think there's a wrong or right answer in that because both of them are very talented. So
I'm gonna ask you this though. So with writing women characters, I think my camera went off. I think this was the show where I think I've always felt like Zoe Saldana could act. I don't think that's ever been a question. She had a questionable role, Nina Simone. We gonna let that go. We'll let that go.
fair
But
box.
I think we've always known that Zoe could act. I don't think there's ever been a thing where I don't think that's ever been in question. Um, but how do you feel with her character in this show compared to her character that was in what's the Colombiana? Like,
Oh, because I was gonna say that because I absolutely loved her character in Colombiana. And
a lot of
I
people do. She was
see
great in it though.
she was really great in that. And so of course you see her in Guardians. She's a very, very enjoyable character in there, but when she's like front and center, I would say this series puts her talents on a very wide scale of you're just sitting here like if you doubted her prior to this, I feel like she was able to answer any of those questions of can she act or can't she? What she
Mm-hmm.
has been able to bring to this role because I've been watching this series since season 1 and I've enjoyed it so much. And I'm just sitting here like you might not like Zoe because you might feel like oh she doesn't put on, black woman, all that. You might have your issues and all of that, but I'm looking at her performance in this show.
Mm-hmm.
Sis is cooking. She is showing up. Yes, she got her white husband, but I mean, we already know her love interest history.
He is
That's
but in fairness, he is a beautiful white man. If you was to put it next to,
I've never thought I would hear those words
if you was gonna put it next to one, at least I'm just saying he's not a bad looking white man.
He's not, but I mean, I do wonder like the age difference in there because maybe because she just looks so young. But he got the salt and pepper vibes going to make him look a bit older. But I mean, it look good. I'm not saying it don't look good.
If you over under, what age would you say he is
for her? Him.
For him,
I'm gonna say like 57.
That's kind of old. Let's find out.
Well, I'm 29, so he's like 57. So that's like about almost.
Wait, maybe 51.
Oh, so I wasn't too far off.
Yeah, he was born in 79, so he got to be. Yeah, no, actually, I take that back. I'm wrong.
That's 40s.
He's 47. He's just.
Oh, white. Say I was. He's just white.
I mean, not you know what I mean. He just got the snow. That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
The salt and pepper definitely does add. Like it's a bit olderness into him, but it's not bad because that salt and pepper be hitting. Like you know how you eating a good dish and you like let me add a little bit of salt and pepper on there.
But funny enough, she's older than him. So
well, I mean that's her black side is preventing. Don't she got some black in her? I don't know.
I mean she's black and Dominican. So yes.
Oh yeah.
But ultimately that's what we got sent to first. In the 300 years ago, we was getting sent to the Spanish countries. Then now they was like, wait, we can go straight over there to America. Let's take their ass over there. So yeah, that's
dropping everybody off at different spots.
But Zoe Saldana, I think this role does give her there's a lot of nuance that goes into a very complicated character. This is one of the characters where I think this is like Jasmine you discussed, which I hate we haven't. I'm mad we haven't discussed this show, but this is one of them shows where I felt as if they allowed the roles to switch. And I think this is like one of the first shows I actually noticed it in where the woman is I would assume she's the breadwinner. She has the job that you would typically think of the man having he got to save the country or the stuff that he's doing could really lead back into the country. So you see it from a female or a woman's POV. And it's dope to see, but then also it's called Lioness, which of course, as we see this Lioness program in the beginning, we get introduced to Cruz. Jazz, how are you with Miss Cruz?
She was cool. I mean, because that was in season 1, so yeah. I was curious of like how they were telling that story with bringing her into the Lioness program. But then seeing how in season 2 they had, I think it was what's the other young
And you
lady's
was right.
name?
You was right. I seen it today. I seen it this time. I think I see I don't because I think Cruz is I ain't gonna say Palestinian, but I forgot what she like Iranian or something.
Right.
And
I mean,
the other girl is Spanish. But they do look kind of close because I'm like, damn, they look like sisters almost.
like Josephina. Yeah, I like putting them together. I thought it was like last season. I was just like, ain't that Cruz? I'm like, ain't this the same chick? But then I was just like, oh, okay, it's not. Like they had to do something with the hair because they look very close. You know what I mean? But then
But she does carry it in a more feminine way. Am
she
I
does
I'm gonna say Cruz still is a. I mean, of course she's a woman, but Cruz more so has like the like
very
tomboy,
dominant.
tomboy more so tomboy type look to her.
Sure.
So I've seen the film be dominant now in the one that be dressed up dressed up very stud like soft as a motherfucker.
I'm out my business. But they were trying to put them two together last season. And then the fact that like looking at the introduction, the credits in this one, Josephina was in the credits. So I was like, okay, she's a part of the show now. Because where we left her off in season 2, she had gotten injured because they was in this, very stressful situation of trying to take some folks out. Half the team got fucked up. Because I watched the last episode of season 2 going into this season because I was just like, just to get a refresher. But man, I'm a piece of me kind of wish that I would have watched episode 1 of season 2 just to see how that season started. Because I'm like, was it as intense as this one? Because
A little bit.
they came in swinging.
It's a little bit because she was lying to them about who she was and what she did and how she got into position. But then it came out that her father was in a cartel and they wanted to use her for that role. And that's why, because Cruz wasn't in it, I was like, damn, they got rid of my girl. But then that's when we found out her and Joe, after she knocked Joe out in the first season. So then, of course, in season 2, they went back to her and she was like, I need you. I know, man, you on different scales right now, but I trust you. And I trust you do the right thing, especially when America is at stake. So yeah, man. Cruz my girl though, man. I love that season 1, man. When she found out she was falling in love, bro, I said, nigga, I was in that bitch crying for. I said, God damn, this shit is tough. Watching her and Zoe sat down the crowd, I guess you're like, look, I know it's a different feeling, but baby, this is America. You gotta let that bitch go. We need you to kill her daddy. I said,
Don't fall in love, man. Not with what they be doing. Not with the stuff
yeah.
that they be doing. You just
But she didn't expect that. She was tough. That wasn't her at all, man. She had been getting beat by the previous dude. She had finally got a lick back on him too. But man, it's crazy. It's crazy. But season 3, episode 1. Joe is home. Joe is chilling. I was like, about damn time. I think the previous season, like she got shot. They thought she wasn't gonna make it. She did, but she was kind of contemplating if she was going to go back into the field. She was going to do more stateside, some home stuff. So we finally see her at the crib. She kicking it with the kids. I do want to say this, no disrespect. I do enjoy the kids, but I can definitely see Chase as the oldest daughter in this show. Chase
so
and Benedict.
So you trying to recast is what you're talking about. Is that what you trying to take? You trying to take that young lady's job? Is what you're doing?
Yeah,
Wow.
I was over. You gave me a little list. I was like, okay, Chase is definitely at the top of the list.
Wait. I wasn't saying recast anybody.
I know. I was just, but still, I think I like to see what she's doing this. But yeah, so they at the crib. Did you ever have this type of situation at home? Like you talking to your parents trying to get help with the homework, and it's like, man, I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, they trying to help me with my homework. Like my dad was really good with helping me with math. Like he drilled that in me and all that other stuff. But like formulas and things like that. But then also, if I don't understand it, how can I ask you for help? Because I don't know how to articulate the question to you for you to
Oh,
understand what
you
I'm
mean the map?
asking.
You mean the map? The stuff that
Or
you
any
asking them
yeah,
about your
yeah,
about your.
like to help me with my homework and stuff like that. So I mean, I didn't my parents helped me with homework during like elementary school and middle school. Not too much with high school because I was just like, man, I know if I ask them for help, it's going to be extended from 30 minutes to probably an hour and a half. And I was like, I'm trying to finish this quick. Not saying that they are going to delay it, but it's just like, Jazz, do you understand it? And if I don't, we going to drill into it till I do. Shout outs to, parents being there. But I'm like, man, I ain't got time for that. I'm only giving this 30 minutes.
What you want them to? What you want them to do?
Just be like, here go the answer, and that's it.
See what I'm
But that
talking about?
doesn't help me
It does.
to
It
understand.
doesn't at
Jason, I know
all.
that, but high school Jazz did not care. I wanted to get this done so I could turn it in because half that shit you're not using in real. Like once you get done with
This is
school,
true. This is true. I had so when they're going to my kids and they homework out, if I don't understand it, because sometimes I don't understand it because it's changed so much. Even just the simple of simple stuff, it's just like, wait, we doing what? Nigga, if you don't
yeah.
just go straight down the line, what's that? 7 minus 8. You subtract this and you add this, and now you get your number here. Like, what are they doing with these? No, they just I don't know. And they gotta show the work. But typically, if I don't know, I'll read over it. And you're right, it will be an hour and a half because I need to understand this. And then once I understand it, then I can show you how to do it. And then I'm gonna see if you can understand it. Then we're gonna go back over one. But I gotta make sure because you gotta be able to pass your test
I
with
know,
this
Jason,
stuff.
but that hour and a half, I
Man,
just
look.
wanted to spend 30 minutes.
You see,
So I was
you
just like,
trying
I
to get
can't ask
what
them.
like she did, like she's trying to get back to the AOL, talk about her toes. This is what I'm talking about.
When AOL was around, I did not have any confidence in my toes being pretty. That's crazy being in AOL chat rooms like, who like toes? That's crazy.
But of course, Joe, kind of gives you a little bit of a foreshadowing because he said you're gonna be home for dinner. You're like, yeah, I should be. And then soon as she goes out, she hits up Nicole Kidman's character. Of course, her and her husband, and they had an interesting conversation about democracy is dead. How did you think? How did you feel about that?
So I had to, because I rewatched this episode
I hate when they
just
talk to each
to,
other. I ain't gonna lie to you.
because the way that they
I
talk to each other, you have to listen to it, throw them subtitles on there because the thing is of what they're discussing. They're
Yeah.
discussing it as if people in those fields. They're
Yes.
using terminology for people in those fields. So they're not just going, oh well, trying to bring in their kids over here and they over here, they with a certain type of mentality to try to push to our students over here. They're not going to explain it like that, Jason. I mean, it's easy for the viewers, but a show like this, you need to pay attention to the dialogue that and the conversations that they're having for you to understand because they use a lot of abbreviations in this series to where you can definitely miss it. Like, wait, who the Mark? What's his he's a Mark? What is his name Mark?
Honey pot, the pad. Is he talking
Like,
about the pads?
but I also think that just shows like it being as authentic as possible, which
Mm-hmm.
makes it a very good show. And the writing is done to where we're not going to water it down for you. Either you're going to understand it and enjoy it, or this isn't the show for you. You know what I mean? And so I think this series has done a very good job with that. But when on my rewatch, I was listening to it, I was just like, damn, like, it kind of makes you think. Like a lot of the
Always.
conversations in this, it will have you thinking. He said, I'm not even worried about that. If you want to worry me, talk about AI, which is something that we've been discussing. And it's just like where the way that you're seeing AI growing, not just within our country, but other countries as well. So it's like, damn. But I mean, I understand you can't half pay attention when they're having conversations because you're obviously going to miss something. So
Yeah, I thought that was a good, interesting conversation as well. Just hearing it, I was just like, man, hold on, let me. I had to fast forward, never fast rewind like 3 times. I said, hold up, man, what is they saying in this? So just so I can make sure I get everything together. But in the midst of this conversation, Joe, is talking to him, and I guess she's head again for the day, and she gets kidnapped, or blackjack in her terms. She gets kidnapped. We're just like, holy shit. So, looking at this scene, I think I missed the 6 months later initially. So when I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh shit. So I thought it was her people. It was like they just how they made it look for us,
Mhm.
like look as if she got kidnapped. But then I looked at it, oh shit, no, she did get kidnapped. It's just 6 weeks or 6 months prior to leading up to it. And I guess it was this operative that has some information that needs to be given to them, but they gotta make sure everything, all the pathways are clear before they go get this information from I guess the honeypot lady. So
Man, because I know you didn't watch the trailer to the season,
hmm
so I don't want to say anything,
hmm
but I believe I know why she got snatched up. But I was just like, this, they haven't even given us the intro to the episode yet, and that happened. This all happened within the first 4 minutes of the episode starting. So, not the
uh-huh.
recap of last season. Ignore that first minute and a half, 2 minutes. Then you get the 4 minutes of this. She gets snatched up, and the dude busts in her window to where you didn't even have to do all of that. Now she got glass and shit in her eye, like in the middle of the day. So, and the way that the truck hit her, it was like, look, you might get hurt, you might not. It is what it is, but we still gonna snatch you up. And so I was just like, oh shit. But I also missed the 6 months later. Like this, so this episode really humbled me to put my phone down because I was like, all right, obviously I'm not giving it my full attention like I need to. So I put my phone down because I said, wait, why is she? Where are we at right now? Because they seem kind of calm and home, and Joe just got snatched up. But then I was like 6 months earlier, and I was just like, oh, okay. So the story is going to lead up to that moment. Got you. Okay. So then that started to make sense. But then on my rewatch, I was just like, okay, I see where a lot of the frustrations from sides was coming from as I was looking at it. And I was like, Jazz, don't text. Don't watch two things at once while watching this. I'm guilty. I do, it is what it is.
This ain't this is
But
this is a Paramount show. This ain't a Netflix show. This ain't for the
right.
this ain't the easy watches. You
This is
gotta
true.
actually
This is
watch
true.
this.
Yep, I gotta put my antennas up on this. Taylor, I know what you're doing. I'm here with you. I'm here because I enjoy the show.
But they end up having to go to Ukraine, to get a gentleman, get a bogey, out of the Ukraine. Jazz, what did you think of this? I get this. This was very interesting. Just seeing this, how they have to maneuver in military, and every time I looked up, I'm like, thank God that's not the life I chose for myself. Because man, what?
Man, man, just leading up to them. Because like when they were on the university and getting the guy's information, she was just like, that ain't how we do this. She was just like, look, you want this guy or not? Because this is a um a major piece that rocks with Putin. We
Yes,
can't do it. We
his
can't do it
hammer.
because it's gonna be backfire on us. But we giving you this information so you can handle it, and it kind of makes you think. And so, like, when you see shows like this of people and organizations doing things behind the scenes, do you think that shit it be really happening like that?
Yes,
To
for
where it's
sure.
just like, I mean, we got our laws, but then I feel like certain organizations can move and groove outside of any of those established laws.
So okay, so there's always red tape in every situation or every scenario, and they try to not walk, but they try to deal with it as discreetly as possible. But also, whenever they do these things, they have to do it, but also make sure there's no liability to anyone involved or around the situation, because then the blowback from it, just like with this one, they said it's a Russian dude, but we can't touch him because if we do, the blowback on us is going to be terrible. So we can't have any blowback. in this. But if you do it, that's just a part of the game. But I'm assuming the favor that they needed from her was worth it. I would have to assume, because just going to go get him didn't really matter. I'm assuming the favor that they could have called in for her was actually worth it, or maybe not. I don't know, depending on how Joe got
I mean,
kidnapped and shit.
I mean, yeah, I man, I mean, I don't know. It's definitely gonna be more layers into it to where it's just like, okay, this ain't really got nothing to do with y'all. Or I'm gonna say us Americans. This ain't really got nothing to do with us, but we got this information. We're gonna help you, which is inserting us into a situation that we weren't involved in. But obviously, you got something that we want, so we're gonna go ahead and do this favor for you. To where it's just like, even though it might be blowback, but we got our Lioness program, we got our FBI folks over here, this, and this. We got enough people involved to where this could be a smooth, clean job. Lives
Mm-hmm.
will get lost, but it's more so going to be on the other side of the tracks and not ours. And so that's when we end up got our folks going to Ukraine, and you see like the drones and stuff. Which, what were your thoughts when you saw all of that? Because this is the first time we're actually seeing drones being used in the field, especially within the series,
Mm-hmm.
of how they was using that. Because a piece of me was kind of curious, because I was just like, okay, when they went down into that bunker, it looks like they were making bombs and drones down there. So I'm thinking, it's like, did both sides have their own type of drones?
They
Okay,
did.
okay,
They
okay.
did because they were sending them over, and then they would go up under them, and then they follow. But then they end up sending their own, which the guy told them. Russian SVR have their own drones, and when they send them, we lock up. And if you out here, that's on you. Whatever happens, and they're like, "Yeah, we gonna get in that door, and we get in there, we gonna figure you ain't gonna like it." um,
Mm. He showed up on
but
my Instagram recently, working
who
out.
the black guy?
The actor.
Oh my god!
Yes, that man has never showed up on my Instagram until today. I followed him.
I bet you did. I bet you did.
I think
But
I posted on my story. Let me go bless people with that one. Damn.
but it's interesting. Seeing military tactics is always interesting to just let me know I chose the right thing. Because nigga, what you mean? What are y'all doing? Like, and why are y'all doing it it's just a lot. It's just a lot. And I guess in anything they're trying to make sure that whatever they're trying to protect, they going through the lengths to make sure that it's protected.
It's you, Jason. They're trying to protect you. They're trying to keep us safe. Because when you look at shows like this, you be like, all right, I know we go through our regular lives dealing with our own shit, but it's really folks out there that's just like, we need to keep the American people safe. And they see some really fucked up shit. And it makes you appreciate, like, thank you to all our folks in service that have to do the nasty, dirty work to keep us safe and to keep us podding. We appreciate y'all. Please be sure to like, subscribe, rate, review to the Wasn't Good Though podcast, because we appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all.
So seeing them go about, seeing them how they do this, but also they just do it to just have conversations too, because they did this just to be able to get inside the bunker, where Kyle, Cody, and everybody else was inside of it, and they had their little rift between the CIA and the military operatives about what they were going to do and how they were going to do it. But I guess at the end of the day, if you came in with Joe, I guess their whole thing is we here to protect her. So at the end of the day, that's we came together, we leave together, and that's just all they seen in that. But I guess at the same time, we don't need y'all out here stepping on our feet, messing us up, and what we already got going on. Y'all can do the backfire, y'all can cover us, but y'all can't come on the op with us. That's not we got a certain plan, and it's already set up. Cruz is familiar, so if you need somebody that know you, there you go. You got Cruz.
Yeah. At first, when I watched them, my first watch, I was just like, why are they arguing? What's going on? Like, they was just working together last season. Like, y'all was in the trenches literally last season. Like, what's going on? But then on my rewatch, I was just like, all right, I get it. I do understand y'all want to be with Joe and all of that, but y'all aren't trained for what this mission is. And so it's just like to keep the body count low to 0, y'all can't go out there with us because y'all don't have that necessary training. So it's just like suck that shit up. You just gonna have to deal with it. It is what it is. And the way that they be talking to each other, it's just like you ain't about to bitch me. Don't be trying to push on my teammate. Like everybody is just their own little pit bull in a way of like you ain't about to little brother me. Like nah. But then it's just like if you wrong, you wrong. Mm-hmm. This is our mission. Joe is here to identify the mark. Who's the mark? For anybody not sure, that is their target. That's who they are going for.
I thought she was finna say shit. I don't know how the fuck she knew who it was. Shit, she was in the room looking. I said, "Woo, study long, study wrong, man."
I would have pointed at him even if I didn't know what the fuck he looked like. I'm like, right here, him right there. Yep, that's him. He looks like he is who we are here for. But
to drop everybody else. Imagine being in that room with him, Jazz. Drop everybody else.
Jason.
It's me. I speak it.
Wait. I'm who you need. But nah, like for real, when we see them get out there, once the mission starts and once they get to their mark, you see them shooting the guys, then you see them let the dogs loose. What was your reaction to the dogs? I know we spoke a little bit about it during our House of the Dragon when we was just like, Peter, where you at? But what was your initial reaction when you saw these dogs in battle for real?
This is gonna sound so bad.
Yeah. Don't let dogs be the one thing to get us out of here. Out of all the crazy shit we said, after all the crazy stuff we said, it's gonna be dogs that get us out of here.
I'm gonna be respectful. I'm gonna be respectful,
but a side quest review at that, like they wasn't even a main hoe.
Hey, Masseria, she'll take you down. She'll take you down. But man, I was curious when because Cruz was like, oh, they took their dog shit serious. I thought that was a metaphor for something else. It was like, nah, it's actual dogs. Man, the way them dogs run, all I kept thinking in my mind was shoot it. Like, why aren't they like I would have been like I'm assuming it was too much smoke where they couldn't really see it, and by the time you seen it, it was too late. And I was like, man, these dogs are messing these people up. Oh, them Koreans was just yelling. I was like, oh my God, they eating them alive.
Yeah.
So much Joe started throwing up. She was like, oh my God, what looking like Orman around in my I was looking like Jesus. They eating their ass alive. Man.
Like seeing Joe and Cruz's reaction. Cruz said, boss, you see this? She said, keep moving. At that point, you there's nothing you can do, man. You just gotta, you know why you here. Like, it's just, I do see that dog chewing on that man's neck. I do. And it's really messed up. But we have a mission, we have a goal. And I feel like, especially when you in that kind of situation, that vision, that picture is not gonna leave out your head easily. Man. Them dogs was going in, but I'm sitting here like, that's a good method though. Like, because the dogs
it's a great method because in my mind, I'm like, man, how do they make sure they don't shoot the dog? I get, but the dog, as the dog eating the person, they get to the other targets and take them out. And then like, all right, Titan, that's enough. And he just let go. I'm like, how you go from being one of the roughest, toughest dogs to something just a little pup after that? I'm like, man, no, that I can't never trust a dog after that. Jesus.
Jason, imagine a dog chewing on your damn thigh. Chewing on your thigh, tearing your thigh up, and then somebody come with a gun and shoot you while the dog chewing on you. You killing me twice? You should have just shot me first and ain't had this dog beating and biting on me. It got to one dude's. Like, imagine 2 of them damn things on you. I can't imagine what the training is for them dogs.
What are they training on Peter? What y'all doing?
Nothing, obviously. If the dogs
y'all not stopping the dragons. Y'all not stopping the dogs. What's going on? It's a Looney Tunes movie coming out. Coyote's going wild. Like, what are we doing?
Soon as Trump get in office, Peter said, "All right, it's on y'all now. We can't do nothing with for the animals no more. The fake ones or the real ones." Like,
Man. Yeah, now that was an interesting tactic. Just to help, I mean, I guess the entire thing was interesting, but we do have some casualties. When they went into one of the trenches as they were shooting out, and two of the guys got hit. Um, and Cody told the next people to step up, and then Joe he told her, "You are the mission. Stop." Like she just wanted to jump up and just be helpful, and then she kind of tried to bitch him out. He was like, "Nigga, are you crazy? You are the mission. You can't do
yeah,
this." And it's
she got
okay.
she got bitch in that moment. I ain't gonna lie. I said, Joe, I know sometimes you the head bitch in charge. I get that. Not today. Not in this
Uh-uh.
episode
Mm-mm.
because you're the only one that can identify this person.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna have to
He said
scale
you.
it back.
He said you good until we see the body. Then,
Then you can go ahead and be Captain Save a Hole and do whatever you
or,
need to do. But until then, nah. Cause
man.
then I guess because like she's been in like bad like gunfights before to where she just like I want to help because that's just
Mm-hmm.
how her character is. But it's just like nah, you got to scale back because we can't afford you catching a bullet.
Correct. Because then, if you're
So
not there, then we just this operation is kind of blown. The whole point of us even being here is to get the man we need to identify. Um, but when they got to him, they were beating his ass. Like,
Jason, imagine you down there. Oh shit! They said that's who we need. They kill your other people. They just start beating your ass for no reason. You weren't aggressive. You weren't talking shit. They just beating your ass, and they just like you ain't got to do all that. We got to walk out of here. We'll carry him. Cut out the tracker in him. I said that's smart. I'm not leaving with you with a tracker in you, so I'm not doing that. So we're gonna cut that out of you. But I was like, and then it was just like just let them bleed out. Like it's no fucks given. It's like none. We ain't stitching you up because that's gonna take too much time. We don't care what kind of condition you in. We just here to get you, make sure you are alive, and we're gonna take you out of here. And dude actually carried him out of there.
yeah, I think that's how I think that's the cover art for the episode, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken. You see the guy carrying. I was like, man, this shit is insane.
You was sitting there looking like Joe and Cruz. Boss.
I was in there like, what is this? Why
Cause
are we doing? Like,
we
is
see
that? And I'm just like, because I know Taylor, he does with most of these shows, he partners with the people that does these jobs. So like Yellowstone, he got with like ranchers, and for Landman, that was the first show I figured that out. He got with like an oil rig guy, and that's how he learned what the position and everything that comes around it. Because I think the guy you was talking about, the one that gets shot all the time, he's typically in all the shows. Like he get like a
mm-hmm.
little position in all these shows. You see his face in all of them. Um,
mm.
but yeah, no, man, it's interesting in seeing how they do it. So I'm pretty sure he probably got with like some kind of special ops person or something, to create this show as authentic as possible when doing it. But man, like I said, what they doing this shit over there, bro, I'd be looking like, dog, this shit's crazy. This is
I mean,
crazy.
because I feel like we see so many shows where when you see people get snatched up and held captive, they're not treated like shit. You know, they try to treat their hostages like, okay, we're gonna treat them with respect. Like they beat your ass off gate, so you can't try to run, which is smart, which is very smart. Then they get the tracker out of you, and I mean, it's just everything that they did definitely made sense to protect them because you can't have any kind of like risk or them following you, figuring out where you at. And then they said, all right, so we about to head back. He looked at Joe. He said, stay on my six. But of course, her and Cruz, I mean, it was a lot of smoke. And they was just like, whoa, what's going on? Then they blew up the house where the place where they just left, which I
Mm-hmm.
completely understand that as well. So you sit back, you just like, damn, they doing some wild shit, but it all makes sense. But then when you had that robot in front of them, I said, is
Bruh,
that what y'all or what? They
nigga,
said
I said
head
this
back to
motherfucker.
base.
I said he got the drop on them, but it was funny. But Kyle mentioned that in the beginning. He said, "Man, when they get," he said, "Man, this is I'm happy I stay here. It's a mix of Star Wars and what's he said, it's robots
World
and
War II.
drones and people just out there shooting at you, people with bayonets. It's crazy out there. Y'all gonna have fun though. Y'all gonna have fun." He's like, "Bitch, why don't you get out there and do it?"
Kyle don't want to go out there because he know it's dangerous. Kyle said, "Look, that ain't for me. That ain't for me." But I was afraid somebody's gonna catch a bullet.
Yeah,
I was very
what
afraid,
on cruise team?
or any of them. Like they
Oh,
didn't
okay.
really. I was afraid somebody
They
was gonna catch
lost
a bullet.
two. Like I said, they lost two and they lost a dog. They did lose a dog too.
The
Well, did
dog's
it
still
die?
alive.
Okay, they just got hurt.
I was
The dude
shocked that
was
he. I
he
was
was
shocked he
upset
brought the
about
dog
that.
back.
Was you? I wasn't.
I
You
was
said,
shocked. I was
but
like, "Oh, you carried the
so
dog back."
you probably said that because they shot the other dude. They left him dead in there.
I
They
didn't know
said
they lost a guy.
they said we need medic. No medical with us. I said,
I do
what?
remember that. It wasn't no man.
But they took the
Listen.
dog back.
So they shot their own guy in that moment
Now that part I don't know, but I would have to assume he
because I
would
thought that was
he had
somebody on the other side.
if they need a medic, I would have to assume he is neutral in this situation. He had nothing to do with anything. So I mean, I guess it was a mercy kill at that point. Maybe the
Yeah,
dog got to him. I don't know what happened to him, but they definitely shot his ass.
but we gonna blow this up anyway. So either you die now or you're gonna die in 5 minutes. We're not taking you back because that's a mouth to feed, and we aren't here to take hostages except for one person. We got one mark. Everybody else is just a casualty of war, which is nasty business, but war is a nasty situation. But like when he
Shoot.
went back and I was like, "Oh, you carried the dog through the smoke stuff," I was like, "Oh, okay, okay." Because I just be like, some of y'all don't be trying to carry a like your teammate back, but the dog don't weigh that much, so I get it.
I mean, I guess the dog was an essential part of the team, huh?
It was. Did you see what they was doing? Shit, I be like, all right, little buddy, you're gonna take a few days off, but you're gonna get back in there, right?
You seen them? You seen that Brad Pitt movie with the dog? They got a
I
grill.
did. I did. I saw that movie. I was just like, damn, they hate Brad so much. They just got him and a dog out there. But then I was just like, Brad did just release a movie like recently. You got Bullet Train, and did he release a movie after that? If I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, F1,
Yeah, I
which
mean
he did
that
last
was
year.
a movie of the summer last year, but he does have his character from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. There's a focus movie on him that's coming out on Netflix this year. So
Every
but
time I
yeah,
see
that
something about Brad, I just be like, another kid and changed, took the name off. Tom, one of the Tom kids took their name off too.
yeah, along
Jason,
with
your goats is losing kids, man. Like,
man, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy out here, man. But I guess you got to be great. You got to sacrifice something. You got to sacrifice something. It's the kids of this career. Kids of this career. I can do Mission
six,
Impossible
seven,
until I'm 100.
seven.
I can.
Till
So
I'm 100, man, he gonna jump out that plane and just be dust.
yeah, the man's almost
He gonna jump out. What
gonna
happened to
jump in
Ethan? It's just
like a
like
LeBron
dust.
like a LeBron game. Just whoa. He should. I mean,
Cremated, didn't he?
I don't know if he need to pass the torch or what, but I mean, he could be like the man in the chair on the show. I mean, the movie. He ain't got to be. He think
The
he supposed to
man
be the
in the
man.
chair.
He's still running around. Like, come on, bro.
Can you imagine him rolling around the chair? Magnus! All right, wrong show, wrong show.
I'll definitely say that nigga's Lestat. So Magnus is perfect. He's definitely Lestat. He's a vampire living over there. um, but Joe made it back stateside. She made it home. Wait, what
Wait,
happened?
we gotta
I'm
talk
moving too
about,
fast.
yeah, because Joe was like her and Cruz sitting there trying to process everything. And and I do appreciate this scene because Joe was just like, because they was like, do we need to debrief? And they was like, nah, we getting up out of here. Joe leaves out the room. She over here trying to process everything she just like witnessed. And Cruz comes
Mm-hmm.
out here and then she just has her hand up like, give me a second. And then they're trying to figure out what they just witnessed. And she dropped a line of like, we just killed a bunch of people for a chess piece on a war that has nothing to do with us.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think as the series is going to go along, it's going to probably be a domino effect of this particular episode of the person that they just snatched up. And
Mm-hmm.
then she's over here just like, but we'll talk about this later. This isn't the time or the place because you have other ears around other departments,
Exactly.
organizations. And then she gets into the room with her crew and they are obviously frustrated. They like, yo, what the fuck, boss? What the fuck? She said, not now,
Not here.
Bobby, not here. And so it shows you like how her relationship is with her crew
Mm-hmm.
and how they, of course, was in her corner before they even started this mission, and how after everything they was just like, what the fuck? And she was just like, y'all, this ain't the spot, this ain't the time. Let's go ahead and wait till we get back stateside in our own space to be able to discuss this. So I was just
Yeah.
like,
With what I was gonna say, it was something in there. Like yeah, like I said, just seeing them and everything that they, because what I also have to assume that for the most part they not dealing with those type of problems now. But also with the lady that they was talking to, who gave them information, it felt more than what it was initially in the first place. Because why are you trying to give this to us? I mean, and I would have been kind of questioning it at that point anyway. But then you just see the
mm,
fallout from. I mean, it seems as if there's a fallout, like you said, it's a domino effect from this situation. I probably would have, because it's not about what you know, but asking those right questions. And that's why she, even in the beginning, she was like, "Yeah, okay, cool, but what do you gain from us doing this for you? Like, what happens in that situation, or what do we get from that?" So yeah,
yeah,
that was
it definitely
interesting.
felt like a, we're gonna get our hands dirty, but what are we getting out of this to where your hands stay clean?
Hmm.
So, and I think it's probably going to, I think it's going to get nasty. We might lose some people this season. I hope not, though. I like her crew. I definitely like her crew. But like you were saying, she get back to stateside, she get home. Mm, that's it. Like that right there kind of lets you know, oh shit. Already we seeing the effects of possibly what happened when they were in Ukraine. She was just like letting the hubby know I'm home. Don't worry about nothing. Go back to sleep. She still got a gun on her. She ain't even took no shower. She over there trying to have a drink. And you already like you kind of assume it's late. It's too late for anybody to be knocking at your
Knocking.
door.
Hmm.
What did you think in this moment? Because it's just like, all right, she still got a gun on her. She's obviously not expecting nobody to be showing up at her house this late or her house, period. Because with the kind of job she got, don't nobody to be coming to my house.
Mm-mm. For me, I mean, so based on her position, the gun is on me at all times anyway. Like it's two steps. I ain't There's not too many things in the house. Like, yeah, I understand, baby, but now ain't no telling what may go down, what may pop off just based on my position. I don't get to come home and be restful or relax and to chill. Honestly, everything that I do is to protect y'all. And in case that stuff ever something was to ever happen and it came back to y'all, I need to be prepared to take care of this threat. So just seeing how everything went down, I was just like, shit. Because it escalated quick. Like, oh,
Yeah.
dude was bold in that situation because she closed the door. He stuck his foot in between. Like, all right, now you out of there. At that point, you're done. There's nothing else to talk about. I don't know why he would do that and not just start shooting if he was gonna do it.
I mean, how many movies have we seen where somebody has done that same thing and they were able to get the upper hand on the person on the other side of the door?
Oh yeah, we
I
see
don't
it.
think I don't think he was expecting her to have a gun on her
He
because if
but
she didn't have that gun on her, she would
he
have
must
been.
Yeah, he must have not known who he was pulling up on. Because
You got
I'm
that
just
too.
saying, Jad, what's the chances of you pulling up on somebody you know is a military operative or a CIA agent, and you just gonna get the drop on them? Typically, when you get the drop on them, it's like a hitman, somebody that's in that's well, it ain't nobody just know, you
I
know.
guess you're making the assumption that she is a mother. We getting a drop on
Mm,
her house. She got
mm,
kids, so
she ain't gonna get.
she probably ain't got the weapon on her in her house. So like, not saying those are you should make those type of assumptions, but I can see how those assumptions were made because you knocked on the door. You didn't state what your name was. Even you didn't even give a fake name. And when she was just like, "You're not the police," and the way that she was questioning him, he was looking at his partner like, "Oh, this bitch kind of smart." And I'm gonna have to put my foot in the door because she was
You
just
ready to
like,
go?
"Let me see your badge number," and he just like, "Just come outside." What makes you think I'm coming outside? I don't know who you are. I don't know why you here. And it's dark outside. It's nighttime. It's a full moon. Nigga, weirdos is out tonight. I don't know if it was, I'm gonna say it was a full moon. It was giving full moon energy. So I'm just like,
This
no.
like the neighborhood Sid live in Scream 7.
It was look, man. She unloaded that clip in him, and then his partner ran. And the
Tried to
thing is,
run.
Jason, when you saw his partner run, there was no like they didn't park in front of the house. They parked on the other side of the street. So they literally parked away, not in front of the house, away from it, across the street, and walked to her front door. Suspicious as shit, anyway. Now, with him running away and her putting at least 3 to 4 bullets in his back,
Mm-hmm.
if she was black, they would say murder one and just ignore the fact that they tried to break into her house. But since she does work with the government,
CIA. Mm-hmm.
so it's just like, yeah, self defense, 100%. But
Yeah.
then when she looked and saw them 2 bodies, she said, "Shit, I gotta explain this to the husband because you got a body right outside the front door."
If the kids woke up, they could have really been crazy.
You know the kids saw that. The blood is on the front step, Jason. They got school in the morning. I
Man.
don't know if they got school, but I'm gonna say they got school because it makes it better.
But that little
They got to
daughter,
step over.
her little annoying ass, she would have came down.
You call her annoying, but you want Chase in that role as if Chase ain't gonna
That's the
be.
point.
You Chase gonna be annoying too. Anybody
She
you put in that
probably
position
shit.
probably gonna be annoying.
Probably gonna be as annoying. But she been cool since season one. They fixed it. They fixed it. Season one, her where she was wilding out. And I'll be tripping to about she done got pregnant over here talking about the mom and dad kissing. Talking about, ugh. Man, get your ass up out of there. You been fucking, girl. Sit your ass down.
Don't nobody want to see their parents kissing. Don't matter if you fucking or not.
You wouldn't? You don't like seeing your parents kiss?
Take that shit somewhere else, man. I don't want to see that shit. That's gross. Ew.
You tripping. You tripping.
I am. I'm a bit immature in those aspects, but I don't want to see a lot
Mm-mm.
of people kissing.
Damn.
So it's fine.
You gotta stop being like that, man.
Look, have your affection or whatever, but I'm gonna be like this. Ooh, they nasty. They private parts be not so private. Ooh.
Oh, you
But
privates.
stop. We're not go there. But nah, I like. Jason's like, let me demonstrate. No, you ain't gotta do that. But with how this episode ended, and then of
Hmm.
course we see hubby coming downstairs from having a bomb ass sleep. Like,
I forgot to
what do you
mention that. I forgot to
what?
mention that. This probably be the one occasion where getting woke up for a mission would be okay. She was in that bitch sleep, woke up, they in that bitch, everybody ready, locked and loaded. She's like, shit. Good morning. Yeah. I mean, I guess. What was your question for me?
I was what do you have any expectations from what we got at the end of this episode that we'll get in episode 2? Or is it too early? do we just get so much from this episode to where it's kind of hard to figure out where we'll be going next?
It is kind of hard for me because I didn't look at what is to come. I try not to do that because I like to go into it blind, not knowing
Mm-hmm.
what happened or seeing anything or expecting, oh, is this the episode where this is going to happen on? Like, I don't want to know that. Hopefully for me, we see where Joe got taken to, or we see Joe on the move to where she was going to. And I feel like they're gonna probably do a like a two part type of thing where you see Joe current day, and then you see the months leading up to what end up happening. Then it's gonna be maybe six or seven, six seven, where everything collapses, or like everything overlaps, where it's like, all right, so this is how this got to this point. This is this, and this is why everything matters at this point. What about for you?
I don't think we'll figure out where or who snatched Joe up until probably episode 4 or 5.
I agree
I,
with that.
I think the first 3 episodes will definitely get us established as to who they are, but I don't think it's going to be like fully unravel until probably the middle or towards the end of the season. But I mean, I don't know. I Because then it's just like, how would they know where she is and who she is? So they're gonna definitely have to get in contact with the mystery woman that they met in earlier in this episode. I think we'll definitely see her pop back up. But obviously, at this point, she can't go back to the house. Like she's gonna have to move her kids and her family somewhere else, uproot them somewhere to where it's safe, which is gonna cause friction, especially with the fact that she got shot last season and now you got somebody coming to the house. Hubby's gonna have issues of like now our family's in danger, so she's gonna have to deal with that on top of how they were able to figure out who she was. So, and then we might actually see it to where they might go after somebody else in the crew because we don't really know about anybody else's personal life within the crew outside of Joe. So I'd be curious if this will give us opportunity to kind of
But
see the background of other people. I mean, outside of
the Lioness is,
well,
we
ain't
know
they all
about Crew.
lionesses?
No,
Well, I mean,
Just Cruz and uh Josephina. Them the only Lioness.
okay,
Technically everybody else is kind of like just the CIA ops that kind of help push the situation
yeah,
along. But them the only two that we kind of know about personal stuff, because Cruz,
yeah,
she didn't really have a life prior to, but then Josephina, her dad was a mob, not a mob, but a cartel, and they needed him
yeah.
to turn over. So
Get her brother or her uncle. Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, them
yeah.
two might be in the same place.
This is true. This is true.
So
But I don't know, man. It's gonna be an I think it's gonna be an interesting season. Just seeing everything that all the fallout that's gonna happen from this. But I'm here for the ride, man. I think it's gonna be a wild one. A wild one. You did have your question though.
yes, I
Um
was gonna ask if you could cast any 3 actors or actresses in the series, who would you pick?
Chase Infinity, Emily Blunt, and Aaron Pierre. I think I'd like to
Hmm.
see him do something after that Rebel Ridge. What about for you?
I would do John Berthal because I want to see him and Zoe yelling at each other. I would do right, right, exactly. What is it, Joe? I would definitely want to see that.
Let me tell
I
you
would
something.
I would do Danielle Deadweiler because her and Zoe have chemistry because they had a
Mm,
series together.
that's
And
sad ass
then,
shit.
oh my God, it was so. Did you watch the whole thing? Jason, I was,
I had feelings, nigga. No, I said, oh no, this is too much. No,
it was,
man.
I
I
was,
I got to when she said you. She said, "Ooh, you stink." And like whenever she was telling Zoe that she was yeah, I think I didn't see the whole thing though.
I had to finish because I was so locked in, but I was so sad. That shit had me, I was distraught for like a solid month. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the type of shit you be into.
No, it's not. I don't like feeling sad like that. That was not an enjoyable
That's a
ride, but they did a
depressing
great job.
sad.
It was so fucking sad. And I was trying to decide if my other person I wanted to do Jesse Smollett, but I wouldn't have her as a lioness. I would have her more
Oh,
so.
I'm tripping. My man went to Jussie. I'm like, why the fuck would you want Jussie in this?
Wait,
You meant Journey.
Journey.
I'm like, nigga, I'm looking like the
My
nigga, the
bad.
subway.
No,
Oh, dude,
not
oh man,
Subway. My
I was
bad.
gonna
That's
eat his ass up quick. And I'm like,
not
damn,
Subway.
she said she like covered it like that.
Not Subway. Not Subway.
I
Excuse
like
me.
Journey though. I like Journey
Journey
for that.
Smollett.
I like Journey for that.
So I was thinking that's definitely my three. I said Jesse. My bad.
I said Jesse, nigga. That's why I'm laughing. I'm like, why you laughing? That shit. Why would you pick him? I'm like, what are you casting this nigga to do over
He
here?
gonna be singing Lioness, but you be lying.
I know about the Lions. I know about them Lions.
Right. We an empire around here.
I feel like it was somebody else that I would have liked to see. Now that we talking, Aldous Hodge. I would like to see him in this too.
I was thinking about all this, but then I was just like, I saw him in Cross.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I want to see somebody like take on like this action role, whether if it's they're in the fields doing like op work or on the side of
Jafar Jackson.
all right, let's get out of here.
You see, he got cast in the Will Smith next movie.
And Dave from Brick Wall Podcast said, "Oh, now we can see him like really perform." I'm like, he was Michael. Dave,
Listen,
what are you talking about?
It is. I think there's.
Y'all not gonna
Shout
sit
out
up
to
here and
him.
act like that boy did not perform well in that movie just because
He
it wasn't.
didn't even get mad.
Have you seen Michael mad before? No.
But we got to see him do another emotion besides the. Like I would, besides the 1, 2, 3. Like I want.
Joe, no, Joe.
So I can see. So yeah, that'll be. I think I want to see Jafar Jackson or something like this. That'll
Were
be
you serious?
Yes.
Oh, shit, I thought you were just being sarcastic.
He's in a. He gonna be in a thriller. Like yeah, another thriller
with Will Smith.
He could be in another thriller. Yeah,
Will Smith.
That's gonna be interesting to see.
Is that? Do you think it could be a blockbuster? Is Will Smith still a A-lister actor?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't
so
think
now you
so.
see that you can go up and down from being an A-lister. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We'll keep our eyes on it.
I'm gonna say this.
Uh-oh.
So I think Will is in a unique situation because hadn't the stuff went down at the Oscars, I think he is still being a good place. White people are not forgiving. So, slapping somebody like that, slapping somebody on this stage, man, you would have thought that man shot some niggas.
I imagine if you smacked a white man. Right. He just smacked somebody, it was just Chris Rock. No, I'm playing. He shouldn't have smacked nobody. I'm just playing. You don't just smack nobody now.
Nah, he shouldn't have smacked. He should have waited to get him backstage and catch him dumping in the toilet or something.
That was my wife. Even though I hate her. No, I'm playing.
Chill.
Jada, yo. All the drama, Jada was like, Chris Rock asked me out on a date after that or before that. I was like, why do we need to know this? Get us out the group chat, please.
I don't know who she be talking to. They be one. I think she be talking straight to the tabloids. Hey, guess what? I ain't touched Will in 30 years. Bitch, wait, why are you telling her? Who are the kids' daddies then? Hell.
It wasn't 30, it was probably 7.
I stretched it. But did you have another scene?
To have your side nigga around your husband is crazy though. That's rude.
I mean, but they had an agreement. He just ain't like it.
You can't imagine having an agreement with your wife that you don't like.
Shit, niggas do it all the time. Niggas do get married all the time. What you mean?
But my thing is, if we're gonna have an agreement, let it be something that we both agree on. It can't be one sided because that seems kind of pointless.
That's why niggas get married. The agreement that they don't agree with. They just
That's true. That's true. That's so true. You be sitting here like, why did you get married if I told you the one thing I don't want you to do is cheat and you do the one thing I don't want you to do? Well, I couldn't help myself. And now
nigga,
I both your knees are gone because I shot them off with the shotgun because you made
nigga,
me do this.
nigga said, the woman said, God damn, dating pool ain't nothing but married men.
When you be sitting back like, if your DMs is full of married men, bro, I'm not rushing to get married.
Man, it'll mess it up. It'll mess it up. For sure, for sure.
But I didn't have anything else for this episode.
But man, again, Lioness season 3, episode 1. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Let us know your feelings, your thoughts on the first episode, our episode as well. But also check out our other side quests. House of the Dragon episode 7 is currently out. My Adventures with Superman, it will be coming out later today. We got the X-Men season 2, X-Men 97 season 2 to be exact in that. And also check out episode 2.
18.
Was 217? Wait, 28? Spider-Man is 217, right? I think Spider-Man is 217. Check out Spider-Man Brand New Day. That episode just released yesterday, so please check that out. Let us know your feelings, your comments, your thoughts on that one. But again, this is the What's a Good Though podcast. We discuss talk about movies, and TV shows, and side quests. I don't know. Every time I throw that word in, I'd be like, what the fuck did he come from? I am one of your hosts. I am Jason.
I am Jazz.
And until next time, deuces.
Cheers.
Do, 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 do.